had a good ride coming out.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was 2054. This is 2059.
Yes, sir.
And then what do you do after that?
Round trip to Long Beach.
Penn to Long Beach, back to Atlantic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's it like running the M9s compared to these?
Similar, but the brake on the M9 is a lot lighter. So when you put min brake on an M7, the train responds much faster than it does.
Oh, really?
Huh. But it's just a matter of just adjusting where you initially set up for your station stuff.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion. Some engineers don't like them. I like them.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen any M3s running yet with the schedule change. I don't think you're going to see them. Maybe with ESA. I thought you liked those.
Nah, not really.
Your buddy does, Paul. He loves them.
Yeah, no.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know whether to call you the Flying Yankee or Seabiscuit. They're all saying you love horses.
No.
Man, oh man. I was thinking you were lying to me all this time, but yeah, he was bugging you just a teensy little bit about that today.
Yeah, he was. Good afternoon, device 7595 or 12. Roger, Divide, thank you. Nothing for us, 2059 out. Have a good week.
I thought Divide was closed.
They were all in some master tower.
Oh. JCC.
Yes.
Getting ready for his westbound. Okay, we're on board train 2059, leaving Ronkonkoma. I'll record the ride as far as Hicksville. It's the Flying Yankees return trip to New York. You'll note the limited aspect signals on the lower bottom there. That's guarding pond interlocking. That spur on the right is where the Greenport Scoot parks itself between runs. This car is 7595 M7. This is ocean interlocking. Extension Avenue coming up. Going down the straightaway. This main line is straight a long distance. This westbound train doesn't stop at Pine Lawn. Pine Lawn is only served by daytime trains. After 4 o'clock, they don't stop there. Through the wilderness. It's part of Connecticut State Park here. Veterans Highway, Route 454. Looks like there's a lot of traffic up there. Yeah, this is a great electric line. It's fast, straight, well engineered as I had indicated. It's got a lot of railroad crossings. There aren't many places on the Long Island Railroad today where you can see MUs at speed going by crossings. Long Beach has one crossing that's fast, but the rest are slow. Far Rockaway is slow. West Hempstead is slow. Huntington, first crossing east of Divide, that's the only real fast one. Babylon is all no crossings at all. Central Islip. Port Washington branch is fast, but there's only one crossing on it at Little Neck. And they don't even blow their horns for it. There's a Rangers hockey game tonight. You see a lot of people wearing Rangers jerseys. Okay, between here and the next crossing, which is just ahead, Carlton Avenue, the old Central Islip station used to be at that crossing to the west before they electrified this. And to the left before the crossing used to be the Central Islip Hospital spur.
This station is Central Islip. This is the train to N Station. The next station is Brentwood.
Everybody's got to take it easy. There's a delayed crossing circuit here. Trains that stop at Central Islip have to approach Carlton Avenue slowly, but trains that don't stop are exempt from that. Central Islip Station used to be right here on the right. Today they have a MTA police headquarters here. Boulevard. This is CI Interlocking. You can see there's movable point frogs here. That was Islip Avenue. I'm not sure what this spur is. Looks like a hand-thrown switch with an electric lock. Approaching Brentwood. When this was first electrified in '87, it was double track from JS, west of Deer Park. There was an interlocking east of this station called Brent. But that's been filled in with the double track all the way, and that interlocking is gone. This is Brentwood Road crossing here. You can see a remnant of the old station between this crossing and 4th Street.
This station is Brentwood. This is the train to Penn Station. The next station is Deer Park.
Yeah. Coming up is 2nd Street. Coming up is Wicks Road. Again, that was Wicks Road, W-I-C-K-S. Down to the left about a half a mile or so is the old Entenmann's Bakery. Approaching Pine Air Interlocking, where the signal is. This is the lead to the Pine Air Yard for the New York and Atlantic. Flat switching yard. You can see a lot of freight cars here. Where the old Pioneer Station used to be until this was electrified. A lot of lumber cars there. They may be heading out to Georgia Pacific out in Yaphank. Okay, approaching Deer Park. Pilgrim interlocking with the signal.
Deer Park. This station is Deer Park. This is the train to Penn Station. The next station is Wyandanch.
Okay, our next stop is Wyandanch. It's a much longer distance when they electrified this between Deer Park and Wyandanch than it was before that. It's because the Deer Park station is further east. It's way out of the Deer Park town area. Not very convenient to many. Reason behind that is the railroad wanted to, get allow the speed to be high between Wyandanch and here. There was even talk about them doing away with Brentwood Station by positioning this station here, but severe opposition stopped that idea. Interlocking coming up is JS, named after a former senior vice president of administration on the railroad, James Sullivan. West of here, when the electrification opened up, it was single track from here to PW. Here's Comac Road. crossing is Carl's Path. Here's the old Deer Park station on the right. Going over New York Route 231. Look at this railroad, nice straight railroad. It's like velvet, smooth as silk. Yeah, you can make every bit of 80 miles an hour on this stretch. Lots of stretches. West of Wyandanch, you'll be able to make good speed because his next stop won't be until Farmingdale.
This station is Wyandanch.
Beautiful Wyandanch station. The original station used to be a cross straight path on the left.
This station is Wyandanch. This is the train to N Station. The next station is Farmingdale.
This crossing is straight path. Next crossing is 18th Street. There was an industry on the right that was served by the New York and Atlantic until recently.
This is the train to N Station. The next station is Farmingdale.
Here we can get some good speed to Farmingdale. Interlocking coming up where the signals are is Danch, D-A-N-C-H. Next crossing is Little East Neck Road. on track 1 was the original single track before the second track was added 2018. Okay, we're approaching Pine Lawn, but we won't be stopping here. That's the station for the National Cemetery, which is on the right. Crossing beyond the platform is Pine Lawn Road or Wellwood Avenue. Right past the crossing is Lawn Interlocking, where the signal is. Used to be a station there that was built in 1904. Had a big clock tower, ticket office, big waiting room, even had a trackside shed. Trackside shed was right there on the right. That was dismantled in 1985. The station building was dismantled in 1960. As a kid, I remember seeing the rubble. The track on the right is used by New York and Atlantic to serve coastal distribution, scrap metal dealership. This is new highway crossing. Here we have a slight indentation in the right-of-way to line up the two tracks properly. This is where the old Republic Airport station used to be, closed in the 70s. Passed over Route 110 back there. This is PW Interlocking, I believe. This interlocking here is Farm. The track on the right with the third rail is where they store Farmingdale terminating MUs. This is a nice town, lots of restaurants, got a lot of railroad crossings. Got Secatog, Elizabeth Street, Main Street, and Melville Road. These crossings are on a delayed circuit when trains stop here. Here, I'll try to record the ride all the way to Jamaica. This is Secatog. The other crossings are only just starting to go down. That was Main Street, and this is Melville Road.
This is the train to Penn Station. The next station
Jolt. crossing coming up is Merritt's Road. Okay, when we round the curve, we'll approach Beth Interlocking, where the Central branch joins up with us from Babylon. It's coming in on the left. They plan to electrify that. Clear track ahead at Beth. There's old B Tower. Passing over the Bethpage Parkway. I wasn't planning on filming the westbound trip, but since it got cloudy, eliminated the sun's glare, it made it possible. This is Broadway, Bethpage.
This station is
Stewart Avenue.
This station is Bethpage. This is the train to Penn Station. The next station is Hicksville.
Again, the appearance of the train's movement might seem slow, but it's exaggerated only because I had to zoom in, because I didn't want to get too much of the car interior. But you can still get a great view out the front of the right-of-way. That's basically what people want to see. They don't want to see the inside of a railroad car, they want to see the railroad, period. I like this. Unlike the Babylon line, which is elevated all the way, this is still at ground level with crossings. It's like the way the Babylon branch used to be before they elevated the whole line. Right around here, we're passing by the old Grumman Aerospace plant on the left. Used to be a station here called Grumman. That's been gone for decades. Next crossing is South Oyster Bay Road. Next crossing is New South Road. It's the last crossing we will encounter. Approaching a 40-mile-an-hour speed restriction. Approaching Hicksville. Port Jeff branch joins up with us here at Divide Interlocking. There's a whole series of divide interlockings. Got an approach medium signal here. And on the right there you can see the old Divide Tower, named after the division of the Port Jeff and the main lines. It sits right in the middle. Driving Hicksville, one of the busiest stations on the railroad. Coming in on track 2. The station was elevated in the mid-60s, recently modernized, renovated. Should be passing quite a few trains between here and Jamaica.
This station is Hicksville. This is the train to N Station. The next station is Mineola.
Look at those classic position lights. We got a clear on track 2, westbound. Yeah, this is still Divide Interlocking. Nicely manicured tracks here.
This is the train to N Station. The next station is Mineola.
Clear on the pedestal. That's Divide 2. Wichita State Parkway. This is Divide 1 here. Two tracks, soon to be three. Probably in another year it'll be finished. Right now, you could probably go faster if they allowed it. This track is that good. Look at this overpass we're coming up to is School Street. That was a grade crossing that was eliminated recently, right here. This is Westbury Station. Passing train 658 up here somewhere. New York Port Jefferson train. This is where an old interlocking used to be. You can see the impression of the rail. That used to be Nassau East. It's Nassau 3. Got an approach.
2059, use caution at New Hyde Park passenger station. Reports from black male lying on the yellow city line at the station. Please report back when you see over.
New Hyde Park.
Here's the Oyster Bay branch coming in on the right. Right here, there used to be a grade crossing and Nassau Towers on the left. That's gone. Arriving Mineola. There should be train 658 coming for Port Jeff. He stops here.
Platform for you. Whereabouts in the conference? One check. We're going to get my conductor for you. Rock, thank you very much.
Next stop is Hillside Maintenance. This train, I'm being rudely interrupted here. This train sometimes stops at Queens Village if there's an Islander hockey game, but none today. Right here, we're going over Eric's Road. This crossing disappeared from the main line about 40 years ago, the result of a very serious automobile accident at the crossing. There were deaths. Nassau 1. This is Maryland Avenue Station, Garden City. Oh, I'm sorry.
We will be making an additional Queens Village stop this evening. We have 12 cars. The first 4 cars will not open at Queens Village.
Well, they are stopping at Queens Village.
Picture one of the collectors in the 5th car. Please get the doors to the rear gate. Thank you.
Get a little unusual treat here. A Ronkonkoma train stopping at Queens Village. This is New Hyde Park.
JCC 2059 over. Thank you, JCC 555 over. JCC 555 over, Portsmouth, Blank Mail,
Approaching Floral Park, and the Hempstead branch joins up. tracks in the main line on the right. This is track 1, that's track 2 next to us. Hempstead Branch track 1 and track 2 to the left. Station coming up on the left is Belrose. Stop for Hempstead trains only. Now we'll negotiate Queens interlocking. A lot of high-speed switches. Is the Elmont UBS Arena station. Eastbound platform is open, but not the westbound yet. Tower on the right is the old Queens interlocking tower. Tracks number from right to left, 3, 1, 2, and 4. Stopping at Queens Village.
Queens Village, the station is Queens Village. The first four cars will not open here in Queens Village. Change here for shuttle service to DBS Arena. This is Queens Village. The first 4 cars will not open.
I didn't think there was a game tonight.
This station is Queens Village. This is the train to Penn Station. The next station is Hillside Support Facility.
Somebody coming back. Somebody coming back. We're firing on the The next station is Hillside Support Facility.
Bel Air station site. The crew had to silence the dog. Oh, here's Hollis interlocking on the left. Approaching Hollis Station. On the left you can see MU equipment in the storage yard at Hillside Maintenance, where we will make our next stop for employees.
This station is Hillside Support Facility.
Yeah, not too many people boarding here. The eastbound trip there were tons of people. Shift change time. Jamaica next. And the track on the left that's coming down is the Montauk branch. Right here there used to be a passenger station called Hillside. Long gone.
This is the train to N Station. The next station is Jamaica.
Long Island Railroad's Broadway. 4 mainline tracks, 2 Montauk branch tracks, and 2 leads to Hillside. Not necessarily in that order. That building dead ahead is part of Jamaica's redevelopment. You can see that building from miles. You can see this building as far east as Mineola. Very prominent building in Jamaica. You can see what looks like a station platform on the right. That's the old Union Hall Street station. That's been gone for about 30, 40 years. And what a great place for train watching that was. I can see Port Jefferson bound train 660 coming out of the station in Jamaica. It should be passing right alongside of us. Approaching Hall interlocking. Slow approach at Hall. Approaching Jamaica Station. Yeah, that's Port Jefferson bound train 660 pulling out. He usually pulls out of track 4. And we most likely will be coming in on track 2 here.
Collected with both Jamaica. Back to 3 East
Got an approach here.
This station is Jamaica.
Yeah, we're switching over to 2.
The gap between the train and the platform.
And this is where I'll get off. Had a good ride. Flying Yankee delivers again.
Roger, we will correct that. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.
You can see J Tower dead ahead on the left there.
Once again, crew, back to 3 East
Say farewell to the Flying Yankee. Got that Yankee hat on again. Oh, jeez. All right, back. Take care, buddy. Farewell, Flying Yankee, as he rides off into the sunset with the end superimposed upon his back.